Welcome, man.
Hi, it's him.
Yeah.
How are you doing, man?
I remember the guy.
Everything okay?
What's up? Nice to see you.
How's his plans?
The rest are being captured by some thieves.
By some
Stolen.
thieves.
Yeah, the story.
They stole his money.
Ganja's been a plant that was always here, but ganja growing in the end and in our current context is a survivalist thing. People do it to survive. Malawi and many parts of southern Africa, it's been a survivalist thing that people can do to make money and feed their families.
We are making fun of this oil for food program that came during the 90s in the Middle East, where basically they were telling people that in the end the oil was supposed to feed them and really give them what we never had. We are doing that with cannabis. Cannabis is doing that itself with all the poorest people of the planet. Basically it's a crop that can save the children of the poorest areas of the planet, and the people perceive the crop as a positive one. They know it's a plant, they know it's not a poison, they know it's not a hard drug, they know that it's just a way to keep their families alive without harming the planet. Oh yeah. Careful with that.
Slowly now, the world has come to a conclusion that we can see that the big success of us comes due to feminized seeds. Feminized seeds is a crop that it says itself already, it's only feminized plants. The big advantage of feminized plants is that you have a very stable crop, homogenetic totally, and you could say for like 90%, and you don't have any males. So it will be very, very nice in the future, and I think it will take maybe another 10 years, but you will see in the future that farmers in poor areas will start growing feminized crops for their community and to gain much more money to send their children to school and to develop their houses in a community.
Look, he made hash. Wow. Malana.
Whoa, man!
Where's the money?
That's really good, my man.
This is.
Wow.
He made it.
Finger, eh? Finger hash.
Him off.
Eh, like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He really did it, man.
So this is the first Malana
He
hash.
really did it, man.
Look at this, man. Wow.
Damn.
Charas
from Malawi. Malawi black.
That doesn't even exist, man.
I think you are.
We created this.
I think you are amazing. Amazing, man, for listening to the king and making the real.
You like?
This is
Too strong, huh?
too strong, eh?
James Brown and Nelson, really nice guys. It was quite frustrating and hard when we finally got there and found that everything had been cut down. It happens in Africa, we could understand it, but I was a bit frustrated with the two guys.
Yeah, guys, and we have been walking for 4 hours for this field. Yeah, and I already told you, make sure that we go to a field. Yeah.
To get there, to walk so far and then find a few plants was a little bit disappointing, particularly when you got the king and Franco.
And it must be like 3 times this size to say it's a field. You understand? Yeah. One of the guys apparently didn't check the fields properly, and we went walking up, down, and it was a very, very rainy day. We had a real kind of tropical mousson, and walking up and down the hills, and we saw some plants, but not much. How far away is the next field from here?
James Brown and Nelson did a lot of damage to our expedition because they cost us like 1.5 days. But they also did some good because in the end they took us back to that one grower where a few months ago we found the most amazing single plant that up to now I saw in Malawi. And thanks to James Brown, in the end we have the genetics. So we forgive James Brown.
the big mountains popping up. Look.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
What we did now, we first did a little bit the south, then we did the middle, and now we're going to the north. And you see the diversity of the genetics in the different areas already.
Absolutely.
We are the only ones who are really looking for the wild land races in countries and bringing this back and crossing this. But I think it's really time to share this with everybody who wants to have it. So what I would suggest to do is make this big genetic wall on the fairs, make a few hundred crosses. For example, here we have the Malawi Gold, so we make it in pure form.
And then throw everything we have on it.
So what we will do is we will make all kinds of bags and put in like 20 seeds. And we will have stable rice and unstable strains, hybrids. And we will just give this to people and make sure everybody can share this, because
that way we can use the expertise and the logistics of our customers, and they can help us getting much more.
Because we already have 1800 crosses of hybrids in the fridge line, and we have no time to grow it out. It's so much, it's better to start sharing this with people. Yeah,
how many times you open that fridge and I start drooling and telling you, hey man, let's take that out, hey, let's use that. And
we maybe used 100 strains from the 1800s.
Never have time.
And you have no space, you need 10,000 lights to do it, and you don't have them. So I think we should start making a genetic wall. Vincent, who is the brother of Tomo, who I used as an assistant during the whole trip, and we tried to help his family out with all kinds of stuff. In previous trips he asked me to bring his brother along because his brother wanted to go to the universities to study medicine. So we decided to pay his fee for the first year, and we took him along.
What's up?
We got a little problem. I need you to phone Nelson because apparently James Brown and Vincent were arrested last night in Kota for being out too late past the curfew. So we just want to find out where they are, if they're still in custody, whatever. Over.
You got enough? We had to drop off Vincent in Nakota Bay, and apparently an ambulance got hijacked there. And the police was looking out for the robbers of this ambulance. And all the young guys that were walking on the street got arrested and thrown in prison.
Well, fortunately, when I got there, they were free. And all I had to do was pay a few little bribes and also replace the $100 which they'd received in tip money, which was, of course, really important for them.
Hey Nelson, hey, what time they leave?
Yeah, it's okay.
How many people in the car? 3, perfect, I know enough. Everyone out? Okay, cool, my man. Ciao. Lock in.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Very good.
Thank you. My name is James.
James,
Yes, please.
not
Nice to
James
meet you.
Brown.
No, James Musisha.
When Simon finally pulled him out and came back to us and everything seemed to be fine, we go look for the next guy. We had an appointment with Peter, and apparently Peter is in jail as well.
These things all happen on a trip like this.
Yeah, that's the area for sure.
We decided, because Peter was not available, to go on our own. So what we did, we arrived at the village from Mr. Banda. The crop was stolen by people. So unfortunately also that crop was not available anymore. So we went back in the mud and in the rain. It was a terrible trip.
I've been stuck in some places in my life, but like you get stuck in Africa, there is no way of getting stuck anywhere else. Because the mud is just different here. It's just this mix of clay and sand and the evil of the devil in it.
And in these situations you all can see how fragile a big expedition is to find something. Something can go really, really small wrong, and the next 2 days you're stuck and you're going to miss out on your big fields or other things.
I was struggling. I was really thinking we were going to spend a night there. But thank God we got out.
We all know anyway that the area where Isaac is, that is the area of Malawi where the best stuff grows. So we spent another day there, and then we went back to Isaac, who in the meantime located a few other fields for us to find the original Malawi gold. With table.
And then we give special food. This special food, fertilizers.
Yeah, mafuta.
Yeah. Isaac was the real link, because Isaac was really the guy that the growers trusted. The growers didn't trust Tomo, the growers didn't trust Vincent or Nelson or James Brown, not even me and Aryan, because they just don't know us. But the growers trusted Isaac.
Isaac was our gem. In fact, a lot of the large fields that we eventually accessed was through Isaac. The other guys will often talk a bit of exaggeration. Isaac never exaggerated. In the end, we saw umpteen fields because of his connection. So I really liked Isaac.
The bags are opening, Ariane.
Look at the seeds,
loads of seeds.
Fucking nice.
Let's separate.
I'm gonna steal that bag, yeah? I'm gonna run away with the bag, watch this. I go! Nice how they dry, eh? Wow, we got it all, eh?
King, I have no words to express my feelings. This is the real deal. The real deal.
Yeah, the guy really pulled it off, eh?
We really pulled it off.
It was actually the first time in the whole Malawi mission that a group of guys so rough in the middle of nowhere gave me the feeling of really having cover, organized, completely organizing what they do.
Oh man, I envy these guys.
Real guerrilla style, eh?
Real.
But you see also they go away, and in 4 weeks the grass is up again, they put it down again.
Yeah.
They can move quickly, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
They just
yeah.
take another hill
It's a whole flexible, serious operation here, man. It's just really pros, these guys.
Let's walk to the fields, guys.
Yeah, let's go up.